Hello and welcome to Takedown with yours truly, Georgia. So summer is finally here and things are definitely hotting up around Revolver, so we look forward to some amazingly diverse releases for your viewing pleasure. And the DVD everyone's been waiting for is finally here as Another Hood hits our shelves on July 4th. And to celebrate, we're taking the cast on the road to meet our fam in a specially pimped out bus on the official Another Hood road trip. This month I'll be talking to Rose Bosch, writer and director of big budget World War II drama The Roundup, which is out now in cinemas. And we'll be showing you the trailer for a new film that gives you a unique insight into one of the biggest bands on the planet, Kings of Leon, in Talihina Sky. Hello, here I am, very lucky to be joined by Rose Bosch, writer and director of acclaimed film The Roundup. Hello.
Hello.
Thanks for joining me. So what kind of gave you the idea to write the film then? It's quite a difficult subject matter.
Yes. Well, what triggered it is that, very simply, that story about how children were rounded up by the French police, sent to French camps, and then turned down to the Nazis and went to Auschwitz all by themselves, had never been told in France, without shying away from it.
Was it a daunting task? Was it difficult to make a film based around a really dark period in history?
Of course it is when you are doing the research because you're just alone. I prefer to work on a tragedy than on just something that is depressing or sad, simply sad. You know, tragedy, in a way, it conveys a lot of energy. And the energy I found was that of the kids who had survived. I was determined to find those kids. And then ultimately I found 2 of them.
Because it's quite a personal story for you as well. I know these are your sons in the picture. And was it their grandfather that wore the uniform?
Their grandfather lived in Montmartre. He escaped from that roundup, so we never knew the velodrome, the winter velodrome where they were rounded up, never knew the camp, so I couldn't tell his story. But he wore that star very briefly because he was 15, understood that this was very bad news, just tore it away and walked away from Paris. And after, I don't know, a week or so, his entire street, who was Jewish, all of them went to Auschwitz. He only found one survivor 60 years later in Paris at the Opera, and they turned and identified each other. And that's the only trace of his past.
And how did Jean Reno become involved?
Well, I sent him, it was the fastest casting of my life, you know. I just sent the screenplay and literally, if it was sent by the evening, by the morning, I would have a phone call saying, I'm doing it. So we said, okay, this film is not just a film for us. It's like a cause. Do you want to be part of it? And they all said yes. Mélanie Laurent said yes, and so many others.
Wow. Well, you've done an amazing job, and thank you so much for your amazing story. And I wish you all the luck in the UK. Thanks for joining us. And if you're sitting comfortably there, pals, let's have a cheeky look at the upcoming home entertainment releases. Showing on all screens this month is gritty prison drama Ghosted, featuring standout performances from a highly talented British cast that includes Martin Compston, Art Malik, John Lynch and Craig Parkinson. It's a highly powerful film that will stay with you long after the credits have rolled.
What about your safety, eh, Jack?
Who's going to look out for you?
I can look after myself.
July the 4th be with you, as Adult Swim puts all your favourite Star Wars characters through the comedy meat grinder for Robot Chicken Star Wars 3. See Darth Vader disco dance and witness the firepower of Boba Fett's fully armed and operational t-shirt cannon.
Jojo, don't spoil it, sweetheart. Apply directly to rectal fissures. Oh!
And now for the release we've all been waiting for. It's finally time to go back to the hood with the box office smash Another Hood. Featuring a whole host of extra features, including the music video for Hype Hype Ting and interviews with the cast and crew, it's a must-have package for any fan.
Yes.
And as ever, there's lots more to see on our Facebook page, as well as some great competitions. Why not check out the Another Hood Facebook and Twitter to see all the antics from the Another Hood road trip? And if you like the Another Hood app, check out the new game coming to an app store near you, Another Hood Wasteman. So that's all we've got time for this month. But to cushion the blow, I'll leave you with a trailer for Talihina Sky, the story of the Kings of Leon, which will be shown for one night only, featuring a Q&A session with the band and broadcast live via satellite to cinemas all around the UK, live from the Edinburgh Festival on June 25th. A very special occasion because it's the largest ever one-night screening of a film in the UK. I'll see you next time.
I don't want to say that my kids are going to hell, you know, nothing like that. But as far as what I envisioned, yeah, it's a little different.
Turn off your goddamn camera. Sit down and shut your fucking mouth. We have made you, you little piece of shit.
I'm sorry. I started to live a little more. It wasn't good living, but it got me where I am now, you know. Now I'm living a lot better, only because I went out and I tried it. I'm gonna die, but it ain't gonna be tonight, you know.
Everyone sing to the best of their abilities, God.